Hello everybody, welcome back here to Canning Farms, and in today's video, as you can see, we have chickens on the way. So they're the newest addition to the farm, the newest animal that's coming. So first we have to build them a house. So we're going to use the pallets that the fertilizer came on there a couple of weeks ago. They're fresh pallets, they're new. So what I did here is I have taken the runners out of one of them already. That's the thicker timbers in the middle. And what I've done here is I've just made a base for a house. So basically I'll just build up from here now, and I'll build a run that can attach onto the end of it. I'll use the boards off the pallet as like shingles on the side. But before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more, and comment. Sure, look, it's great to hear from you all and everything, and build up a bit of a community going and everything. So let's get stuck into this. So the reason why that I'm using the pallets is, one, they're free, two, I've seen the price of hen houses and they're absolutely ridiculous for what's in them. With a chipboard, and they're wanting 400 or 500 euro for them. Especially, I'm getting 4 birds, so like you need a big enough hut for them, and it's just ridiculous the price of them. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just stripping down the pallet, and I'm using these runners here, these longer bits of timber on the inside, them both boys there. They're going to be my building timber, and then the planks then on the side, I'm going to like overlap them on top of each other. I'll show you when we're doing it, and that way the rain will come off them like shingles. And what I'll do then is I'll use other runners from another pallet that isn't as good to make the run on the outside. So just what I'm going to do first is I'm going to frame off the actual chicken house, as build in the doors of first the walls, then try and put on the roof, and then work out where I want to put my nest boxes and that sort of thing, and my doors. I have a rough idea what I want to do, but as always, we're winging it. So just cut all these down now and get them stuck on. Hopefully it stays together. Right, that's the sort of the box shaped meds, so everything's squared off, everything is plumb. I put in some supports, as you can see in here, down at the bottom. I've also screwed in each to the bottom, and yeah, it's good and sturdy. So next thing now I'm going to do is I'm going to start framing off the door. So I think I'm going to drop down door, like a drawbridge sort of thing. So I was thinking something along like that size there, and have a ramp going in. I want to go out further, but if it's too high on the door, so what I'll do now is I'll probably go about this wide here too, or that wide now, and I'll just nail in that, and we start making the door. The back of the hen house. So what I'm going to do now is try and make the nesting boxes. So cut 2 bits of timber. So basically they're going to come out about that far out from the actual box itself, so they'll hop up in here, they'll lie in here then to lay their eggs, and then I'll have a hatch on top that I can open to get my eggs out of.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday.
Okay, so that is the nest box in. We have the main body of the chicken coop ready. We have the door opening there, so we'll have a door that'll fold down. And then all I'm going to do now is put up a runner in the middle, and I'm going to put 2 perches across, and that'll be it then. So they'll have lots of room in there. What I'm also going to do now as well, while I'm at it, is while the timber, before I put on the sides, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint everything just with a waterproof preservative thing. It's not fumey or anything, so it'll be all right when the birds go into it. But just like the base, I just want to get that covered, so while everything is exposed at the minute.
Nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage.
Now, that is the frame with the nesting boxes, the roof. I have the little flap down door there, and then I have a side door here that we can get in and clean it out. I was going to do one of them trays that pulls out the bottom, but it's just too much hassle. I couldn't be arsed. So I have 4 pallets used, so 4 pallets of runners used. I have some good timber and some scrap timber. So that scrap timber is going to be burnt. I mean recycled, definitely recycled. Bonfire night isn't coming up here. It isn't an Irish tradition to just empty the house and burn everything that night. Everything gets recycled, absolutely 100% the way it should be. Okay, so the floor is in now. So just put the boards on the bottom. And what I'm going to do there now as well is I'm going to put stock board. I have a sheet left over when I was doing the shed board. So I'll just put that on the ground, and then I can put my chicken litter on top of it. I have the 2 nest boxes here, and I have just a divide between them. Again, put stock board on the bottom just to stop any leakage in that. I'm going to give this a paint the same way I gave this a paint now, just before I do the sides. And yeah, it should be a good enough job now, so it seems to be sturdy enough. Okay, so that's the frame painted, and I've done some refining on the nest boxes, so just put in a lip just to stop them pushing out their bedding. And then I've made this little door as well. I'll sheet it now in a minute, but we can just go in and get our eggs now, so at least that, just sheet that now, and I'll put a bit of timber in the middle. But yeah, this doing it by eye crack, it's great, but you'd love to have a template that you could just cut everything to the certain lengths and work away. It's just taking that bit longer because I'm kind of trying to get what's in my head out, and as I'm able to do something or not able to do something, the plans have to change. So, but it's coming out okay now, so it is. So just for these dirty ends here as well, what I'll do is I'll just put 2 clean bits of timber here. So I'll paint this black. If you haven't already noticed, black is my favourite colour when it comes to machinery and to do with the farm, or I just love black. But the edges will be white, I'd say, just to give it a little bit of a pop. Okay, so walls are done. So we have the sides done now, the front done. I put a little bit of a window on the front just for a bit of light for them. And then I put this door on the side so that I can clean out the chicken coop. So I'm going there. I didn't paint that back wall because I thought it might be a bit dark inside. But I just painted up the way in case the dirtied in there, didn't want them rotting the timber. So what I'm going to do now is just put a perch across here, just so the four of them can lie up there at night time, and then stick on the roof and try and lift it somehow, and it's not that heavy, and bring it over to the house. And I'll just make a run out of wire and a few posts and things like that. So finish it up. And on this lovely sunny evening, I'm finally finished. So this is how it turned out. So went with the grey and the white in the front, and we have a window there, so this front door drops down, and the room there. Around the side then we have a door here for cleaning out. Inside then we have a perch, use the saw, the shavings, and then we have two nesting boxes inside. And then at the back then you can come along and get your eggs then out of the nesting boxes. And they have quite the view. Nathan over there, castle there, great job. So I went with the white on the top because I just thought that the grey would be too much on it. So yeah, happy with it turned out. So we got a few of these. We have two of these Sussex, so these are pullets, so they're only young chickens, so they're starting to lay now. We actually have a few eggs off them, one or two of them so far. So these will grow up to be white, and they'll have black around their necks and black tail. Then we have a daisy bell, I think it's called there. It's a grey kind of with a dark head. And we also have a cuckoo marron as well. So we have two of these, a cuckoo marron and a daisy bell. So hopefully we'll be getting about 3 to 4 eggs a day when they start laying. And yeah, they'll be happy chickens. We got this cuckoo marron. She's kind of cool. She's like a barred rock. She's like a speckledy colour. So this one here is the daisy bell. So you can see she's like light grey on the back, and then the top then she gets dark grey. So she's a nice colour. Now the reason I went for these ones is just for something different. A lot of people have the Rhode Island Reds, but I like these ones here, so I do. So we'll just pop her in the house. So how much did the hutch cost in the end? So simple to work it out. 3 boxes of screws. They were €6 each, that's €18. And then there was €15 for latches and hinges and different things. But I still have latches and hinges left over for the run, so I'm going to make a run out here, out towards where them things are there. And I still have loads of screws left. So between everything, I'm saying around €30. Around €30. Paint was left over from the time I done the trailer, and the timber was out of pallets, so it was going to be burnt anyway. So yeah, fellow was looking for £3,500 for one of them last night in Dundee. Good luck with that. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Turned out well. Chickens are happy, so all good. So we'll see you in the next one, and have a good one.